What's up guys, it's Skippy the Gamer here and welcome back to the channel, and today we will be going over the Catalyst, which is the new specialization for Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons. This is the beta version, and so I'm here to show you my live reaction, and so yeah, let's get into it then, shall we? So yeah. Singeing Strike. Oh, this is not... Go away, go away. Alright, Singeing Strike. Singe your foes by unleashing a burst of flame from your hammer. It's a ranged attack. Interesting. So it has an okay-ish speed. Not overly fast, but not too slow. I think there's a fine balance there. Surging Flame. Sweep your hammer forward to send flames rushing at your enemies. Oh, that's a heavy burning. Range 600. Alright. Flame Wheel. Summon a projectile of fire that circles around you, striking enemies that passes through. While this projectile is active, it grants you increased outgoing damage. Oh, so 5% damage and 5% condition damage. And it also will hit foes and cause slight damage and burn. And then Grand Finale, redirect any active circular projectiles forward at your target. I must have an enemy target. That is actually a really big arc. That's a really big arc, that. Triple Seer. Seer a path to burn your enemies. Range 600. Alright, just a burst. And slam your hammer into the ground, dealing damaging nearby allies, enemies. If it strikes a burning enemy, gain offensive boost. And it's only a 240 blast. I know it's early to say, but for such a long build-up, it's a 1 second. Either half the build-up to only half a second, or increase the radius, at least double the radius. Alright, because for only a tiny little circle, I feel that should be buffed up a little bit. Alright, moving on. Let's go to Earth. Akihama, creating a ring of jagged rock to damage your enemies. That's pretty insane. I think that's like the first time ever in the game where they've actually had an attack, an auto attack no less, that surrounds you. I mean, look at that. So like anyone could be coming up from behind, just start spamming that, and anyone that's nearby you will start getting hurt. That's pretty nasty. Encase your hammer with earthen spikes to deliver a powerful blow. Alright, so it's just a twirling attack, alright. I reckon they should make that a whirl attack. I mean, look at that. You're whirling around. Yeah, they should definitely make that a whirling attack. Rocky Loop, so that's pretty much going to be the same, only this provides us with reduced incoming strike damage, 5 seconds, and anyone that it hits, wait, damage reduced. Alright, I need to read this. Summon a projectile of earth that circles around you, striking enemies that passes through. While this projectile is active, you take reduced damage from strikes. Alright. Oh, that's what was tripping me up. It pretty much says the exact same thing twice. Rocky Loop, reduce incoming strike damage, and then above it says damage reduced by 5%. Or they should just have one tab that says, which is the Rocky Loop, 5 seconds. What it should read is reduced incoming strike damage by 5%. That's what it should say. So this is what it looks like. And of course, once again, I can't throw it because I need a target. Block the next incoming attack. If you block an attack, gain an aura based on your current element. So it's fire, frost, shocking, and magnetic. Alright, but I need to block an attack for it to happen. Smash your hammer into the ground, ground pound, into the ground to bleed and immobilize enemies. It's a 1 second ability again, and it's only 240. I mean, look how big that is. That did not look like 240. That should be more of like a 600 radius, or doubled 240, whatever that is. That's 480 radius. I mean, either slash the cast time by half, or at least double the radius, in my opinion. That would make this a bit more balanced, because it's very slow. It leaves you, particularly in PvP. I mean, look at this. 1 second of doing nothing. Anyway, moving on. Air Ching. Wind Slam. Slam your foe with a gust of wind. Once again, a ranged attack. Manifest a powerful cyclone at the target location, periodically damaging enemies. I kind of like that. I certainly hope that your character, as they're spinning, they're causing damage, because that would actually be a pretty good combo. Trap someone in the field, and then while they get damaged by the tornado, you spinning around with your hammer is also damaging them. That would be actually pretty sick. Crescent Wind, 7% critical chance, pretty much exactly the same, but if it hits someone, it gets a weakness. Windstorm, release a burst of air to knock down your enemies and propel yourself backwards. Okay.
Alright. Get to work, everyone. Watch out for yourself.
I think that's like going to be like sort of like an offensive disengage. So knock down your opponent, and then step backwards 600 range. I don't know about that one. Shock Blast. Fire a blast of lightning that explodes when it reaches its destination, stunning nearby foes. A bit of delay on that for I guess it's a 1.5 second stun. Alright, we're only going over these briefly. Alright. Oh, so now we get a chain attack. The only chain attack in the entire weapon kit. Out of all of the elements, the water is the only one with a chain that isn't long distance. Interesting. Strike your foe repeatedly. Enemies hit by all strikes become chill. 4 seconds. Alright. And then once again, Icy Coil, minus 5% incoming condition damage. There we are. Leap at your target and strike nearby foes. Heal for each target strike. Interesting, so it's a finisher leap. Healing is pretty beefy. 1,642 heal, that's pretty good. A radius of 240. And strike nearby foes, cleansing a condition for each target struck. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, those are all the weapon skills. When I get to fighting opponents, we're going to see how they really play out. But we've briefly gone over them. The Jade Sphere. Summon your Jade Sphere, creating a combo field and granting boons to allies in its radius, based on your active attunement. So it looks like, I remember from the live stream, this needs to be charged up. So by attacking enemies, you charge up this skill. Because it's pretty much going to do nothing. See, because I don't have any charge. Alright. Let's go on. So this one gives me damage and it gives me might. Water. Damage gives me resolution and it gives me vigor. Interesting. Lightning. Quickness and fury. Quickness is actually going to be a really good boon in for Elementalist, particularly with a hammer, because they literally have no quickness skills whatsoever. So I'm really happy to see this. I'm really happy to see that they're giving Elementalist quickness for the first time. And Earth, of course, has protection and resistance. Interesting. Very interesting. So the combo field for Earth is a poison field. They joked around on the live stream because they didn't know what to make for Earth, so they just said, we'll make it poison. Because we don't want Elementalists jumping around stealthing with a dark field or shadow field or smoke field. Lightning, of course. Water, and fire, of course. Soothing Water, Augment. So the new skill that I said earlier, that in my previous video, when I was still reviewing the trailers, the new skill is Augment. Their Augment abilities. Regenerate health over time. If this is cast in range of your water sphere, so bam, bam. Cleanse a condition with each pulse. I'm guessing this is pulsing right now. So, interval 1 second, and it has 5 pulses. Interesting. Fortified Earth. So, the unique thing that's going on here that I can gather is that you have your Jade Sphere. And then each of your utility skills corresponds with your Jade Sphere depending on your element. So each one of these corresponds with your Jade Sphere on a different element. So for this one it will be your Jade Sphere for fire, Jade Sphere lightning, Jade Sphere water, and the other one Jade Sphere earth. So interesting. Still not sure how I really feel about this, since Elementalist is my main, so I'm being a little bit scrutinous, in my opinion. Augment. Your attacks and conditions deal increased damage, so it's just whoa! A 15% damage increase. That's pretty good. If this is cast within range of your fire sphere, your attacks are also unblockable. That's pretty strong. Not only is your damage increased by 15%, but if you have your fire field active, your Jade Sphere fire field, then there's nothing they can do about it. The only thing they can do is evade, and in most classes only have 2 evades, and then yeah, that's actually pretty. I like that. Invigorating Air. Gain increased endurance regeneration. Ah. If it's cast within range of your air sphere, also gain super speed. Endurance regeneration increase. So you're pretty much doubled. Your endurance regeneration is doubled for 5 seconds. Alright, well, what was this one? I want to see this one. Cast it. Alright, so it gives me just a little bit over. A little bit over half. I like. Shattering Ice. Your successful attacks will trigger an additional strike on nearby enemies. If this is cast within range of your water sphere, additional strikes also apply chilled. Ooh. Interesting. I'm keen to try this one out. So what it's sounding like, it sounds like this one is a watered down version of the Soul Beast's elite skill, where when they would strike their foe, a second strike would happen. So that sounds like a watered down version of the Ranger skill, the Soul Beast skill. Interesting. I like that. Extra damage. Love to see it. Now, block attacks. If this skill is... Well, okay. Oh, by block attacks I just mean barrier. Alright. If this skill is cast within range of your Earth Sphere... just gain barrier. If the channel completes... Oh, so I have to be within my Earth Sphere to get the barrier. So this one only lasts for 3 seconds. And is that a continuous block?
It's getting like that.
Okay, so that's an active block. Alright. If it's cast within range of the Earth Sphere, gain barrier if the channel completes successfully. Interesting. So what I'm gonna have to experiment with this one is, does it block one attack or does it block all attacks throughout the channel? That's what I want to know. Augment. Your strikes reduce the cooldown of your equipped weapon skills. If this is activated in range of your sphere, does it mean any of them? Maybe it should say spheres, be plural. Gain a boon based on the current element. Okay. Duration 8 seconds. Gain boon based on the current element. So I don't get this. Essentially, it's just a boon giver. It's a boon giver, and for each successful attack you reduce the cooldown of all weapon skills.
All of you listen to me, please.
Okay,
We have a
interesting.
serious problem.
Alright, so those are all the skills.
Why would they do that?
Just please, hear me out.
Stop talking.
Families and friends are depending on us to get their water flowing again as soon as possible. As always, stay alert for unwanted attention from the wild.
Stop talking.
May I be excused?
Alright.
I think I'm needed back in the city.
Now, let's look at the traits. Now, these are completely new to me. I have absolutely no idea what any of them can do. Alright. Alright, Fire Sphere. Throw your sphere, creating a combo field and granting boons to allies within range based on your active attunement. Build up elemental energy when you strike your foes. Energy is consumed to imbue the Jade Sphere with different elements, creating combo fields and creating boons to allies in the area. Oh, right, that's just... Yeah. Alright, we'll do it column by column. Hardened Auras. Damage reduction is increased when you gain an aura. Alright, so I gain an aura and I get 2% damage reduction. When this triggers, the durations of all stacks are refreshed. So damage reduction is increased when you gain an aura. Okay. Gain elemental empowerment and might when you disable or immobilize a foe. And I can't get back up with it. Gain elemental empowerment and might when you disable or immobilize a foe. Alright, quality of life. So, elemental empowerment for 15 seconds is 2% to all stats. And I gain mine, alright. Gain energy and fury when you switch attunements. Okay, so I gain energy whenever I switch between my attunements. And I also gain fury. That's actually pretty nice. So what's the cooldown?
6
8
feet
seconds.
tall.
Alright. Gain elemental empowerment while in combat. Maximum stacks 10. Like what? Oh, so every 15 seconds, I get 3 stacks of elemental empowerment that are 15 seconds, which is 3 to all stats.
I'm
Alright,
6 feet
so this
tall.
is going to be like an ongoing thing. So that's pretty much just gives me a permanent 3% to all stats while I'm in a fight. I like. Empowering auras. Gain increased outgoing damage when you gain an aura. So 2% damage and 2% condition damage. So whenever I gain an aura, I gain a damage buff for 2% damage. Alright. Gain elemental empower. So pretty much the main thing here is all about elemental empowerment. That's pretty much the main running thing going on here so far. Gain elemental empowerment and vigor when evading attacks. 2% to all stats. Okay. Your Jade Spheres grant a boon. Alright. Grant a boon to nearby allies based on your current attunement when activated. Your Jade Spheres grant a boon to nearby allies based on your current attunement when activated. Okay. So, fire mine. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Wait, if I make that. What's causing me to have... What's causing me to have that other might? That other buff of mine?
6 feet tall.
Oh. Create a combo field granting boons. Oh, right. That's just the... Okay. I'm an idiot. I'm a complete idiot, alright? It's late, alright? Coming some late. It's late. Elemental Epitome. Gain an aura based on your current attunement when you combo. Ah, so they're trying to bring comboing into the spotlight. Gaining an aura grants you elemental empowerment. Alright. So gain aura based on so whenever I do a combo. So is that if I put down like a combo field and then I do a leap or something? Do I have any leaps? No, I don't. Alright, and then whenever I gain an aura, I gain elemental empowerment, which is a 1% increase to all stats. Alright. Final one. Staunch Aura. So, it looks like auras are supposed to play an important role as well. Gain stability when you gain an aura. Nice. I might actually run that one. Don't know yet. I'll make a cut when I when I go and make a build. Empowered empowerment. While at maximum stacks of elemental empowerment, its effectiveness is increased. Maximum stacks, percent. Increase. Interesting. Combat. Max. Well, in combat, so maximum stacks is 10. Alright, so okay. Interesting. Burns applied by your Jade Spheres have increased duration. Well, that's kind of nice with Might. And there's Resolution. I don't think they should have put Vigor for this one. They should have had Resolution and Regeneration. Because water is your heal. I mean, Vigor would have been more suited for air. I mean, quickness and fury, yeah, but Vigor, I don't really see it fitting very well here. Resolution definitely should be underwater, but I reckon Vigor should be swapped out for regeneration. That's just my opinion, and I highly doubt anyone is going to be watching any of my videos, and so yeah. Anyway, so those are the skills and the trait lines. I will make a cut, and I will see you when I have 1 or 2 builds set up, and then we can go find some stuff. Alright guys, I have finally, that took me a lot longer than I thought, I finally finished making up 2 primitive builds. So I've got my survival condition build, so Trailblazer stats all around and whatnot. I couldn't really get my hands on some of the runes and sigils that I wanted, so I just had to make do with what they gave me in the sigil box. And then also I made a power build as well, just glass cannon type build. And also, as you can see here, I have a more more condition based build, and then a more power focused build here. Alright, so let's see what we can do with these things.
6 feet tall!
Okay, well we figured out that it's a continuous block. Well, this isn't going very well.
It's me.
Come back here. I think I just got a visual glitch. weird to play as.
You've been struck.
This is feeling very, very weird.
Tired of lying around.
And I'm going to die. Marvelous. Well, that was a very pitiful start, and I am very angry, and I'm going to cut when I'm not angry. There's no real heal. There's no real survivability with this specialization. And that's what I was saying with the augment, with the charge up augment ability. That's why I was saying that they should change it. They should swap out the vigor and put regeneration instead, because it has no survivability with this build. It really, really doesn't. I mean, vigor again. Where's regen? And these are so slow. Strike first repeatedly. No healing there. -5 condition damage, but once again, no heal. I mean, when I was panicking, I was trying to figure out what was going to heal me. Got a combo field, green boom. And yet, this doesn't heal. It's a combo field, but it doesn't heal. Leap at your target and strike near weapon. That's a small heal. And this one's just a condition cleanse. There's really no heals whatsoever.
Heart of the volcano.
And I'm now starting to realise this, and I'm starting to have mixed feelings now. I'll try fighting this more. Alright, this is feeling very slow and clunky, and I'm not liking it.
Another leak here. Guess it's up to me to keep the water flowing.
Infuriate.
Why am I getting blinded?
We know each other?
Not yet.
A swift stream.
Tragic what became.
Yes, well, I'm very busy here, so...
I don't understand what the hell's going on. There's way more bugs than what they were letting on. And what the hell is
With all
wrong?
due respect, please tell
Why am I constantly blinded? I hate these damn things.
Give yourself to King Joko. I'm nigh invincible.
this guy to help me! I'm not giving a good demonstration! Go away before I start cussing! Alright, sweet. Oh, for crying out loud, not again! Go away, Hydra!
I feel strong. Why won't anyone help me?
I already...
Help increasing.
Alright, finally.
You want to beat me?
Look at that damage. Alright, I can burst. And that's what I was afraid of with the hammer. Is that I don't think hammer was really going to suit Elementalist. It was going to make Elementalist way too clunky. Way too clunky. And I'm absolutely hating the clunkiness. Oh, for crying out loud. around. I don't know what I'm doing. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Oh, for crying out loud! And they don't even give me the satisfaction of finishing it. You know what? Freak you guys. Freak you guys. I hate you. I freaking hate you all. I'm sorry. It's late. I'm tired. And I am very easily vexed. Alright, well, freak this crap. Let's head over here where all the noobs go to show off where what all the new abilities and whatnot are. Alright, so that's the auto attack. Looks like it doesn't actually do anything with us, which sucks. Why is this one only 6 damage? Hey, look at this, 6 damage.
Ancient mountain.
Oh wait. Oh, they're all reduced down in PvP. Things. Alright. Look at that, I'm facing away and I'm still attacking them. That's OP, that is cool, I love that. There we go, we finally successfully pulled that off. They need to fix that. That's a very awkward timing. It's pretty much like you have to... Yeah, very... Yeah, not a real fan. Switch back. but don't. I need to gain the burn based on your current aim. What? I think I popped that way too prematurely. That's the Elementalist, guys. I know I didn't really talk much while in combat, and I didn't really explain much, but I believe in learning by visuals. So, we all saw how I was going about it, what skills I was using, and whatnot. And, well, personally, I feel it's very clunky. Very, very clunky. And I think there are some skills in there that need to be buffed up. Like, very, very buffed up. But this is only the beta. We're just going to have to wait and see what they do when the full release is out. But, yeah, I mean, some of these skills, I know, like, they're different. We're going to have to just get used to them and whatnot. But they're very, very different, like extremely different. I mean, I thought we were going to be getting like wells and whatnot, but no. It's very different. I mean, and these are like useless now in PvP because the damage is what they're going to be mostly useful because no one focuses on using combo fields and combo finishes. Everyone wants the damage and no one really focuses on the combos, so I know that maybe they're trying to push for that, but I don't really see that happening. I really think that these skills need to have their full damage returned in PvP, particularly for this new class, for the Catalyst. And this skill, I think I just need to play around with it a bit more to understand it, but I have absolutely no idea what this thing does. It is... I mean, I keep reading it over and over again, I'm trying to figure it out in my mind, but... yeah, I don't know. But anyway, that has been my brutally honest review and initial reaction to the Catalyst. Stick around, because... well, not stick around because the video is about to end, but keep your eyes open because I will be doing more videos. I will be doing a video on the Revenant and on the Warrior, on their betas, but yeah, I hope you guys have a good day or a good night depending when you're watching this, and I will see you all in the next one. See yous!